Hey guys, it's Melissa from Little Kosher Lunch. Thanks for joining me because today I finally went through my pile of mail and it stimulated me to talk to you about mail and correspondence activities with children. Today I have 3 different activities or ideas to share with you about letters, letter writing, pen pals, and stamps. Here, I have a lot of them. Here is a stack of return envelopes that I just pulled out of my junk mail, literally for things that I'm not mailing back. Now, if you or someone you know is on every mailing list for all of the charities, or let's say you give to 1 or more charities a year, you probably are on those mailing lists where you get the little free return address labels, and maybe it comes with little stickers to seal your envelope, and it's like a little free gift or incentive from the charity. Well, my mother is on everybody's charity list. So I actually have a drawer, a junk drawer, just full of these stickers. We do activities where the girls can just practice writing on paper, like writing a card, putting, the name of a friend, and then practicing writing their own names. And then instead of fooling with mommy's stamps, they have their own stamps that are not worth money that they can practice sticking in the stamp area. So this is like a little starter activity for a child who might be ready to have a pen pal soon, or who wants to pretend that they have a pen pal. So that's my first activity for you all. My second idea about stamps and kids and mailing letters is that I like to buy stamps either online, I order them, or if I go to the post office, I always try to get stamps that aren't boring. So much mail is metered now and it's just not so beautiful. So I pick up stamps that are fun for kids or just generally beautiful. I have the old ice cream stamps, but the new ones are coming out that have a smell, which I'm so excited for. I pre-ordered them this week. I have birds, I have flowers. So if we're mailing a card, if it's like a birthday card or a card to a relative or a thank you note, I always try to have these beautiful stamps on hand for my daughters to pick the stamp that they want and then to put that stamp on their card. And this is just a way of sort of exciting the recipient before they even open your card. And I think it's also a nice way to teach my daughters about the fact that these stamps cost money and we pay the mailman or the mail lady to deliver our letter. And so just the idea that you're receiving a service when you send a letter through the mail is like a nice idea to teach a child. I'm so into stamps that I actually think that these are a really nice gift for a child. I know people who use them as stocking stuffers for kids, and it's also a way for your child to maybe engage with a topic that's interesting to them. There are science stamps, sea creatures stamps, cartoons, famous people. There's a Sally Ride stamp that just came out. I just ordered the solar eclipse stamps, which are super beautiful. So you can explore all kinds of topics, and I think it's just something that's maybe old-fashioned that I wanted to share with you. My last tip is one that's free. That's my second free tip for you, and that is collecting stamps that come in your own mail that are canceled stamps. Here is a pretty thick bag of stamps that we've saved so far as a family. My girls really look forward to receiving letters in the mail, and they do receive letters from some of their grandparents on a regular basis. We always look at and admire beautiful stamps that come on mail, and I make a point to tear those stamps off and save them for a future craft project. We don't know what, but there is going to be a family craft project that will use these beautiful stamps. Another idea if you're mailing things is sometimes, I have done this, these are ones we've received, but you could really load up your stamps on a package or use up old stamps or small increments. And we had friends who did that for us, and they're too beautiful to throw away. So we save the nice stamps that come, even the flag stamps. There's so much diversity of a certain theme on our postage. So even though flag stamps I find sort of boring, I do find them really interesting when you line them up next to one another. So these are like topics for thinking with your kid or exploring or discussing or collecting that don't cost you any money or cost very little. They're also practical life skills that you can teach a child. So just a few minutes of your time, I wanted to share these ideas that were on my mind. And if you haven't seen them yet, you should definitely look up these new ice cream scratch and sniff stamps that are coming out. I have no skin in the game, but I'm just really interested in them. So I can link those for you down below. Thanks so much for your time. I am doing videos all the time, primarily about meals and lunch packing for my children, but also about activities like these. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts. I'll see you soon back here. Bye-bye.